to end this madness by outrightly expelling Nyesom Wike from the party. Nigerians are waiting. There is nothing that will please members of the opposition and friends of the opposition to see you that you throw him to the political dustbin where he belongs to, and reverse all those nonsense and impunities they have conducted in different parts of chapters of our party in the country. With the event that happened at the People's Democratic Party headquarters today. The opposition coalition wants to salute the People's Democratic Party headquarters staff and NWC members for boldly and courageously resisting the attempt, the failed attempt, to stop the conduct of the National Working Committee meeting that held today. Earlier on today, talks and miscreants loyal to the Pro-Wike group, which the SAC National Secretary Samuel Anyanwu belongs to, attacked the Secretariat with the intention to stop legitimate members of the National Working Committee of this great party from accessing the venue of the NEC meeting. The talks that attacked the members of the NWC had the one intention to stop the members of the National Working Committee from conducting their weekly meeting. But as God will have it, the members, the staff of the party secretariat joined these courageous members of the National Working Committee to resist these miscreants. And the NWC meeting held today with the active participation of Ugochinyere, the substantive National Secretary of the party, who replaced the sacked and disgraced Samuel Anyanwu. So this has all laid to rest all those noise about who is the authentic secretary of the party. But I must also warn and intimate the public of a well-orchestrated plot by the Pro-Wike group led by Anyanwu to obtain a judgment that will stop PDP permanently from having a national convention, from fielding governorship candidates, from fielding presidential candidates. You can imagine this level of madness, this level of stupidity, aided because our institution seems to be weak. So party members need to be aware. And whatever happens in the court, even if the court say that the removal of officers is an internal party affair, we enjoy majority members of NWC today. So NWC meeting will be held immediately and Anyanwu removed again. And since it's an internal party affair, nobody should go to court about it. And I must commend the courageous members of the NWC. Despite all the deniers, they have remained firm. As of today, those who are against the Wike group madness in PDP, in the NWC, is over 15 out of 18 NWC members. So I can beat my chest and that of other party members that we're at a comfortable level. And the path to rescuing the party and recovering the party is almost 80% complete. Court or no court, I can tell party members that we have 15 committed NWC members. So at any given time, they can't carry out any madness in the party again because we enjoy majority. Because these NWC members, who today they are calling stupid and foolish people, have realized the importance and the urgency of standing for history to record them on the right side. So Anyanwu can run from magistrate court to appeal court to wherever he wants to run with his Wike group. But you cannot preside in that NWC when you don't have the majority. So even if you come in with an order from Congo, the NWC members who are 15 out of 18 that have decided to end your madness will still remove you. But you cannot carry that stupid agenda of Wike in our party any longer. So I salute the staff of the party secretariat for tripping out to fight these talks and to rescue the party and to ensure that our national secretary alongside other NWC members, our National Secretary Ugochinyere entered and presided over that meeting. And we also want to communicate to them the decision and desires of members of that party. That now that you are in firm control and will continue to remain in firm control, it's time to move in and act on behalf of NEC and the National Convention to end this madness by outrightly expelling Nyesom Wike from the party. Nigerians are waiting. There is nothing that will please members of the opposition and friends of the opposition to see you that you throw him to the political dustbin where he belongs to. And reverse all those nonsense and impunities they have conducted in different parts of chapters of our party in the country. And to also ensure that the composition and inauguration of the caretaker for South-South and the convention and the Congress that will come after is carried on, no matter whatever they are talking about. It's time for people to continue to stand firm. We're almost close to the end. And that is why you see more frustration, more ranting, more anger. Because the people are rising. And this is what I've been asking from day one. It's not late. I'm happy to see, and we are happy to see, that NWC members are rising, our governors are rising, staff of the party secretariat are rising to end this madness of political children who have been spoiled and allowed in that spoiled nature over time without resistance. And let me also, at this juncture, commend one of the shining and humble and courageous member of the opposition family and the governor of Rivers State, Governor Sim Fubara, despite the fact that the whole world knows that the pro-Wike lawmakers lost their seat at the time they decamped. There was sworn affidavit. There was proceeding of their sitting in their hideout, in their quarters. Everybody saw it. Nigerians saw it. But the Supreme Court, in their wisdom, delivered a judgment and said Fubara should recognize these lawmakers who have decamped from the party that were elected. Not everybody will have that, courage, that humility, that spirit of peace and togetherness like Governor Fubara. He surprised most of us. As a Democrat, he accepted that Supreme Court judgment wholeheartedly and started implementing immediately. First, he told the local government chairmen that were elected to step aside in obedience to that judgment. They did. And he commenced the process of paving way for the election. And the RISEC moved in, led by former Justice Enebili, and issued timetable for election to be held on Saturday, August 9th. But like I said before, and like we said before, that the interest of Nyesom Wike is not about election. It's not about peace. It's not about progress. It's about his attitude that he must control the state. And as long as he's not the one controlling the state, nothing should be done. So all these litigations about the local government, about assembly members, are all decoys to help him achieve his agenda, which is crisis. Now, election have been fixed for August 9. I want to inform the general public that while Rivers people are preparing for the election that Supreme Court have ordered to be reconducted, the Wike group again is running around looking for injunction to stop the conduct of the election. It's running around like they did before for the House of Assembly to now amend the local government law in the middle of the election to frustrate the election. It's now running around again to now make another law to say that those former chairmen, those Wike chairmen, whose tenure have expired, who have gone into political oblivion, that they should come back, former chairmen, and be superintending over the local government. Look at this whole madness. Look at this whole confusion. So it wasn't about local government election. It wasn't about House of Assembly. He wants to take what does not belong to him, to control the structures of governance. And that is why we have been in this problem. Despite obeying the Supreme Court judgment, despite the RISEC fixing the election, the next thing is to issue ultimatum that the RISEC chairman should come and explain about the former election. The next one is to issue arrest warrants. Stupid actions.